Close.
But now, speaking of pre-order bonuses, another video game coming out in October is called The Evil Within.
Oh.
In Japan, it's called Psycho Break.
That's a better
One
name.
word.
I like that name better.
Psycho Break.
I didn't even know that. That's awesome.
And apparently in Japan, pre-order, it's being pre-ordered quite well. Pre-orders like higher than expected.
Sure.
But the
We all
game
hated it.
Well, yeah, the people that have seen it and played it here have had mixed reactions.
I talked to a bunch of people that are like, oh, it's bad, I didn't like it. But then other people are like, no, it's just old school Resident Evil, but back on current gen
Plus,
consoles.
it's a Japanese developer. It's
Yeah.
Shinji Mikami.
It's just, like games have kind of moved on, and this is an old school sensibility.
Yeah.
It depends on whether that's going to appeal to you or not.
Anyway, the game is being censored in Japan. It's not going to be as gory
Okay.
as it is here.
But
Well, so the rating system there, they wanted to get a Cero D rating. That's 17 and up. In order to get a Cero D rating, they had to censor a bunch of gore, which is surprising to me because usually we're censoring Japanese games over here.
Yeah.
So it's being censored there. However, if you pre-order the game, you'll be able to download the full uncensored version.
Oh.
What? Yep.
it's insane.
The retail disc is censored, but if you pre-order it, you can just download the full gore.
Like, how does it get around the censors? It's still in the game. It doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't know. This is Japan.
Well,
Japan.
Good on man.
Man.
Fight
So wait a minute. That means censorship means nothing anymore.
Right?
That's
Yeah.
completely throwing censorship out the window.
Right.
That's like you can murder somebody if you do it 5 days early.
It's like
Doesn't make any sense.
It's like all the unrated versions of movies they put out nowadays. They hit whatever they want to.
Oh, like
and they put out the unrated World War Z. Or the
so like,
unrated
yeah.
Superbad or whatever.
No, but
So
it
it's
feels
PG-13 in theaters, but then the director's cut on DVD.
But the unrated
all
version
naked.
doesn't say like R on the box. Like this is going to have the rating on the box, and then you bring it home, and then you download a thing that makes that rating wrong. Like I don't. It seems weird.
It is weird.
So, there was a game, The Saboteur. Do you guys remember?
yeah, I remember
It did a
Saboteur.
very similar thing where there was strip clubs in the game, or gentlemen's clubs. But if you pre-ordered from a certain place, it came with a card that had a number on it that you put in, and all the girls in the game were topless.
So trashy.
And you couldn't
I
do
thought it was just topless anyway. Like doesn't the game open with a topless scene?
I think they put tassels on her tits.
Okay.
Can you say that on the show?
We did.
Tassels.
Tassels on her tits.
Get out.
IGN. So yeah, that was the American version of that, and I remember we were all just like, this is so weird. Like, why do that?
Yeah.
Like, what's the message you're really sending here? Like, tits are okay if you.
Well, no, it's like
pre-order.
You go to GameStop.
GameStop supports them.
Yeah, GameStop loves tits. But
called-
the rest of the world doesn't.
That's 3 times now, and that's our limit.
Tits.
Stop.
It's called Gore. It's actually called Gore Mode DLC. If you pre-order Psycho Break in Japan, you'll get the Gore Mode DLC.
It reminds me of the
Blood Code?
the Super Nintendo, friggin' Mortal Kombat, where the sweat, you're knocking all the sweat out of everybody, but then
See,
the
and what's
Genesis had the bloody
really
version.
what's really dumb about these things is that I know, like, you know, a lot of these scenes, like the one right back there, it's deranged because there's blood there. But there's going to be a lot of stuff in the game that's just deranged with or without blood, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Like, and I don't know if you can. Just throwing blood, like Mortal Kombat was a messed up game with or without
like
blood,
this
right?
horrible psychological experiments with torture devices and your characters going crazy and monsters and
someone's like,
brutal,
wait, is she
brutal
bleeding?
murder. But then no, just
Nice. We got some Mortal Kombat.
Good job, Mike.
how did he know we were going to bring up this game?
This is
this
the
the
Super
Super
Nintendo.
Nintendo
Yeah,
version?
see all the sweat,
Yeah.
see all the white stuff at the top instead of blood. Well, not that, you know. Yeah, thanks,
I
Justin.
want to see the. Oh,
There
there
it
we
is.
go. Yeah,
See?
okay.
This cast was reunited recently.
Yeah,
by
I
the
saw
way.
it. It was great.
The original cast.
Yeah, the original guys who did that thing where they stood there and got
You
punched.
see, what was that fatality? He didn't do anything. What?
I did something.
So I guess that was like, so that one he pulled his heart out, but there
no
wasn't any
blood.
blood or
Yeah.
anything like that. But don't worry, guys. There's no blood.
Yeah.
Still see a heart ripped out.
And like a skeleton disintegrating is okay, but just don't show blood.
Yeah, like he killed that man, definitely.
Yeah, like you just watch a man die, but because there's no blood, it's cool.
Yeah.
Like there's even weirder. There's
He fell between the spikes. Don't worry.
there's even weirder stuff like that, like different colored, like alien blood. If it's green, is cool.
Yep.
It just can't be red.
Yeah, I don't understand that, and that's like happens in different countries too, right?
Germany's like that.
Censorship is dumb.
I think so.
Anyway, we'll get the full gory version just regularly. We don't have to download it here in the U.S. America.
America. Yeah. But you can't. No boobies though.
No,
on
those
TV.
are really, really bad.
Unless they have the tassels. Or the code.